Samesy. Yes, it is a very rare nighttime stream. I thought I'd try a completely different time frame to get on. Boom. What's up? Right, I'm just testing a few bits and pieces. I've just done like a huge update on quite a few things, so I am just testing things out to see how they're showing up. Alright. Cool. What's been shaking? Alright. Cool. What's been shaking? Actually, I'm just going to drop one little thing. Alright.
Welcome, Samstorm.
This season's ranked matches feel like hell. Oh, in the what's the game that you're playing again? I'm trying to remember. There we go.
Welcome Dan to _moo.
Hola. Dante, what's going on? I'm just trying to revamp something. More output-wise. I've just changed the entire setup. I spent most of the day doing it. So I'm just trying to see what it's doing. Vertical looks fine, but the main output for the YouTube is not doing what it needs to. Oh, true. Yeah? What are you hyped on? There's a lot of stuff coming through with P12. The YouTube doesn't want to work proper. That's annoying. But that's okay, because we're all on Twitch. I'm not too sure why it's not generating what it needs to. But that's alright. It's all in vertical. Anyway, don't really know why that's not working. So many things coming, but the most appreciated for me is the option navigation always visible. Yeah, that was definitely a big one for sure. I think a lot of people have been asking about the compass being available, which is good. So hopefully that will fix a lot of people talking about it, which I'm sure it will. Yeah, there was an absolute ton of stuff. I actually made like an entire folder of stuff too. I'll see if I can pull it up. Yeah, there was like an absolute truckload of stuff. Like the concept bow, it was insane. And I'll put that up. Like this bow, for example, looks absolutely amazing. The Founders Packs, absolutely sensational. The faction shop, I took a few bits and pieces and put those images together just in reference to what you can get from some of the different factions. So in these two, it's basically just going through what you can get as far as the Alka's Children's shop is concerned at the moment. So that'll be nice to see that be revamped, hopefully. The Kogan hard mode, that looks really, really cool. I'm very excited for this. I think that is going to be a very big addition to the damage output that we currently have. But having a hard mode within the game is going to be absolutely sensational. Yeah, the Founders Pack. Let's have a look. There's that one. But then we've got Shoulder. So these are all the Founders Packs. So this is Wilder Shelter. You get Level Dale. So it's basically you get all the armor inclusive of the pack that you purchase. With the actual pact itself, a Spotted Warbler. So those were the let's have a look. The birdies. Where'd the little birds go? Oh, these guys. The Paragon birds. These look dope. Really, really nice. I think that's Siren, Oshelda, Tethrin. And then these are all like the front areas of the Sparrow. Back and front, which is pretty dope. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. The Ode Armour as well. That's going to be put into the game, hopefully. Well, these are the concepts anyway. But yeah, these will be really, really nice. The Paragon pack as well is something I'm actually really, really looking forward to. You get all three of those. Hopefully you get all the armors inclusive of that. But it doesn't actually say that. So it does say that all the wilds and more available only during the Founders. So I'm assuming if we get the Founders, you get all of these armor sets as well. So, which is very nice. I think, what did they say in this one? Oh, the Greatsword. This is going to be the unique weapon that we're going to get our hands on, which is going to be really, really nice. So, very excited about that. I took all of this directly from the dev stream, just because it makes it a lot easier to discuss a lot of information when it's in front of you. It's very nice to see that they're bringing out like a wilding hilt. So it seems like there's going to be 3 different weapons that come with the Founders as well, which is really nice. So dependent on which one that you get, so Wild Tethrin, Siren or Shelda. So I'm very excited for these. Like, truly. But the Capitalist Camel, the shop, is going to be really dope. So, the fact that that's getting a whole entire revamp is really nice. And it's good to see that these guys, the 3 packs that you can get from the wild beasts, are going to be in the shop as well. So, but yeah, I decided to pull all of those images and just whack them into a folder. So, hopefully, we get to see no info about the armor on each pack. I would assume so. It doesn't specifically say that, unfortunately, but say, like, if we pull up Siren, for example, it does say Wildling's Hush, which I'm assuming is, I don't know, like maybe like the weapon. It does look like you get Wild Siren Finery, the Fey Mask, and the Waybelt, which is probably the entire armor set. But specifically for the actual Founders Pack itself, it doesn't... Actually, hang on. It does say that it includes all the Greatsword, etc. So I am assuming that because the Founders Pack is such a large one, you're going to get everything in it. So all the 3 armor sets, the weapons that come along with the singular packs, all wrapped up into the Founders Pack itself. But yeah, it doesn't specifically say if it comes with the armor. So, granted, it does say subject to change. So I would assume, because it's a Founders, it will come with the armor sets. But we'll see. I'm really hoping that it does, to be honest. Because, yeah, it would be really nice to see that. Well, yeah. Like I say, subject to change. So, even they, in in the dev stream, they labeled it that way. So, hopefully, we'll see a positive of that. And, yeah, hopefully we get all of the armor sets within that pack. So, I'm glad I pulled all of that imagery stuff and just whacked it all together today, because there's a ton of stuff to go through. I didn't pull up the I think it's the actual sap that we get. Where is it? It's not necessarily the sap tap, it's the bare sap that we can pick up. I'm assuming it's something to do with the seeds that we get from Bromius. Also, too, I don't know if many people were aware, I'm pretty confident that this particular flower, the Syngergia, is the flower that you need to open up Alka's children again. Well, I went back to them, but if you're going out as a spirit user to start off with, I'm pretty sure that's the flower. It's literally inside the cave of where the Alka's children are. I've decided to go back to them because I want to try out the RNG drop tables for these guys again. So hopefully we can get some Fable joineries from this Vadagar stag, which will be great. I'm also leveling up the Thistle Bow. It's not the best, I know, but I still want to revamp it and put it into a Quicksilver Blessed by Mora joinery, hopefully. But yeah, I can definitely see what you mean, Tante, with the Founders Packs. If they kind of like say, hey, here's all the packs themselves, but you can't have the armor, you've got to buy them separately. But granted, though, I mean, if you're getting an absolute ton of like arcs, like the premium currency, I'm not really going to be too happy if that's the case. But if that is the case, at any possibility, then I'll just use the arcs to buy the weapon, the armor sets, since I'll have all the packs from the Paragon pack anyway. So, but they did say subject to change, so I'm assuming that they'll roll everything basically from all the individual packs into the actual Paragon pack itself. So either way, I'm still going to get it. No doubt about it. I'm just excited to become a founder within Soulframe. I cannot believe I missed that headshot. I strongly think that the aiming for the reticle is slightly like too off-centered, so it's not exactly aligned to where you've actually got a point. I've been noticing that since, not since the update of P11, a little bit beforehand, I think, in like P10 as well. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed that. I certainly have. Anywho, small details. They will hopefully be fleshed out before the update that comes through on the 25th. Oh look, we've got so many choices of paperwork. We love that. But how are you guys doing anyway? How have you been finding this preludes as well, Tante? And samey, I find hard egg yolks not yummy. Okay. Do you boil your eggs? That's kind of funny. Because sometimes, like, speaking of like egg yolk, I don't mind having like a little bit of runny yolk sometimes. But preferably, like, I'll usually do a boil for about like 7.5 minutes. And then just let them sit in like the boiling hot water for like another 2. And then like they're pretty much done. It's either that, or it just depends on like what you want to do. Like scrambled eggs, hard boiled. Excuse me, wild lady. Be free. Alright, where's that paperwork? Oh, okay, we got it already, apparently. Cool. There we are. Good old Batty. I'm really hoping it drops a Fable Joinery, since I've switched over to the Alka's Children, but we'll see. But yeah, how have you guys been enjoying the Soulframe? I took pretty much, I think, most of today away from it. I am noticing I am smashing it a bit too much. And we'll see how we go with the damage output. Hopefully I can boost it. There we go. Oh, man. Alright. Well, you win this round, Badagar Stag. You are a little savage today, my friend. Oh, nice. You can actually mitigate his theft of you. His tracking's definitely gotten a lot better, though. Alright, bub. being able to break their, like, health as well is quite interesting. Quicksilver polished. I am okay with that. Garen's Clove Hose. We do love that. I have done a few of the bosses, but if any of you guys in chat do want to jump into the game, if you do need to do anything, just let me know what you want to do, and then we can probably set that up if you guys want to go for a run. A little fun run. I wonder if the, no, the tank's range is completely not able to see us from here. Awesome. Okay, that's actually pretty good, like, on the tethering. I have actually played a lot around with the tethering recently. It is still a pretty good pact, in my opinion. Especially for the Fellist ability, but then even boosting the actual pact itself in its combat arts is really, really good if you push the courage up quite a lot. It's very beneficial doing that, from what I've figured out. I think it's roughly like a cap of 19 points, but you can only drop down to about 17 at base level, which is quite good if you like doing that sort of damage output, especially with bows. Surprisingly, because it's a melee pact, which I found really interesting, that it can actually apply its damage output to arrows, fly blades, basically anything that you try it with. No progress in the drops. Not so much in the Feybolt, unfortunately.
Nice to meet you.
But I'm gonna try the I think I'm gonna keep on trying like a few of the
Welcome, Gemini
runs,
Dragon
basically
Warrior.
just seeing how we go. Hello, Gemini. What's going on? How are you? I'm doing a little bit of a fun run throughout Madrath. If you do have anything that you want to do in the game, if you've got time to play, I'm more than happy to have some of you guys join in. If you guys do have something to do specific, as in like farming a particular weapon, I'd probably recommend you guys being the host, not me. Reason being is because you'll probably get better drop choice from that. But the host co-op play is still really janky with the RNG. I've been well. I've just hopped up Soulframe. Nice. Yeah, I took the day away just to do a few bits and pieces, and just get organized really for next week, and then put a little bit more of like a proper kind of schedule together so I can focus a little bit more, like the interests that I have within the game at the moment. Specifically more on like pact builds, totems, and the weapons use, and what can basically been exploited in a good way. So I'm basically kind of playing around with a few different bits and pieces with the tethering pact at the moment, and it's been quite rewarding in how it's operating, especially with bows. Funny enough, you would think that Siren would actually do that, but unfortunately it doesn't. So that's also something I do think and hope that the Siren Pact gets looked at before the release of the Preludes 12, in all honesty. I don't know, like, share your thoughts on it though, but I think looking at the Pact, it's operational, but I really don't necessarily like the drop of the Trick of the Light. I really think it could be changed. The drop for watching 30 minutes has been watching 25 minutes now. Interesting. Have you done the, like, refresh? I'd probably recommend doing that. Twitch has been really funky, honestly, Tante. Like, I had about 3 or 4 codes from the Soulframe Envoy hours. I had about 3 or 4 banked up, and I had to unlink my Twitch account to let them through. So I'm not exactly sure why they're not coming through as they should, but I recommend watching for as long as you do, and then I would probably refresh your browser, or like just jump back out of it, close everything down, and then reopen the stream, and then see what that does. I do not need a squirrel. Are you looking forward to the Founders Pack coming in about 2 weeks? Hell yeah, I definitely am, Gemini. We were just actually looking at that with the Founders Packs. I'm really hoping that with the Founders Pack, it does encompass everything within the whole pack itself in the Paragon Pack. This one here. Because the individual ones talk about the... Let's go with Siren, for example. The Wild Siren comes with the entire, like, outfit of armor and a weapon. So, and it comes with, like, the Beryl Jay, which is, like, the birds. Where are they? Widow birdies. This one. Nope. Let's play cards. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Where are they? Oh, where's my little birds? These ones. So you got Oselda, Tetherin, Siren. So all those birds come within the individual pack, but with the actual Paragon pack itself, it doesn't actually specifically say that it encompasses all of that, plus like your arcs or whatever. It does give you like a ton of Moonsteel thread, but I hope that changes. Personally, I really hope the Moonsteel thread is lowered and you get more arcs, but it says it's got 3,500 total, so that's an absolute ton of premium currency to get for this particular pack. So I'm really hoping that what that means is we do get the armor sets within this particular Paragon pack, or you can just spend a bit of your arcs to purchase, you know, the weapons and armor. But we won't know, it's still subject to change, so I'm really hoping that they look at that. But either way, I'm probably going to go for the Founders Pack anyway, just because I can. I really would like to, so. Yes, I do. Hold up. I just gotta do one little thing. Magic. My giant face on your screen. I have no idea why, but every single time I switch something up on this, it tends to just not like me at all. Maybe it's probably just like the webcam, who knows? Nope. That would just be me. That's why. Me and my silly brain. Where's the cat? There we go. I got a digital cat. Again. I've just called it Brian, because that's the AI voice that it uses. Paragon Pack is all of them in one, but like I said, subject change. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say it on the actual picture, but I mean, look, we've got like 2 weeks until like the actual update happens, so they could probably like just whip everything up that they need to, and then you know, we'll get more information once we've actually got the information in front of us, I guess. I was kind of hoping I could get like another battle royale with these dudes, similar to what I did the other day. I was lucky enough to spawn a Vadagar stag up here, and a level 22 Banneret decided to show up, and she actually beat the Nell Knight, which was really cool. I would really like to see some corrupt magic come our way, though. I have to admit that. Like, even with Lady Diora, like, she summons this weird oil pool thing. But I really want this dude's heavy weapon, though, too. It looks absolutely savage. It's like a giant spade. You're digging a grave for your enemies. It's kind of hard to tell when he dies. He just kind of explodes slightly, and that's it. Be more dramatical. Anyhow, I am going to run some tail runs, Sparrowtails runs, so I can actually hopefully get this Fabled Joinery for that setup that I'm looking at doing with the Tether Impact and the secondary pair of the Odiac gauntlets as well. Oh look, we've got some friends killing each other already. This is great. Can't I just saw your message about the drop? Is it just completely frozen on like what percentile? Have you gotten a code by any chance from another stream, though, as well? Because it is locked down to one only. You can't farm codes from multiple streams, unfortunately. And that's certainly on Twitch's end as well. But I do have spare codes, which I am going to harbor for a later stage. I may actually do this arcade run at some point too. I haven't actually done one of those for a while. Mendicant King's Sword might be obtainable in the next update. Oh, absolutely. I have no doubt that it will be. I swear, as soon as everyone saw it, they were like, if we don't get that sword, we're going to be angry. So I can guarantee that is definitely going to be a another great sword that's going to be in the game. I got one yesterday from watching the stream. There's only one per account. I would assume so, yeah. Because I've watched multiple different streams. I even got one from the dev stream from Soulframe, but I've watched other streams and I haven't been able to obtain another code just by watching other people's streams, so I would assume it's just one wherever you watch it within the event time frame. So it would have been over this weekend, within the 3 days, you watch any one stream and you'll get a code. So I don't think it's a farmable thing, unfortunately, and that's basically from Twitch. It's probably an agreement that Soulframe have got to, you know, they run the event with on Twitch's platform, and yeah. Because they obviously want to have more new players in the game. Like, it'd be a bit unfair if everyone could just, like, jump into a stream, or at least, like, spend 3 days farming up codes. They're very aware of not great behavior when it comes to certain things with real money. Let's just put it that way. So, I can definitely understand safeguarding the event. You get one code per any stream that you watch for 30 minutes. Can I have your soul, or... No, I'm gonna get soft locked. I'll take yours, though. Okay, so we gotta go see Mada. I would also assume, though, too, like with the Paragon packs coming up as well, you're gonna get extra codes anyway. So whatever pack that you choose, you do get a couple of codes. I think per singular pack of the wild pack that you choose, or if you do the Paragon pack, you get, I think, roughly about 5 codes, I would assume. So, you'd have plenty more then, so... But then also, if people have got, like, existing codes from previous events, like the Envoy Hours, etc., I myself, I've still got, like, 2 left, I think, so I'm going to save them for giveaways at some point. Probably even do one over Christmas, in all honesty, if anyone's missed out. So, hopefully no one does miss out. Because there's been plenty of opportunities for people to obtain one. But again, not everyone spends their time, like, 24/7 on Twitch. So it's only one code. Don't quote me on that, Tante, but I would assume that that's how it would run. Like I say, like, everything I've just said about, like, having one code per stream, whatever stream that you watch. Like I say, I've watched multiple different Soulframe streams over the past 2 days, and I haven't received a code from any of them. So I would assume, because the event started with the Soulframe event of the Envoy and Dev Stream Hour, then that was part of that event itself. So I fulfilled the requirement for watching a streaming Soulframe. So much popcorn arrows. Holy Hannah. Alright. Come on, Dorito ship. Time for a bit of playtime. I really hope I've got a Cloud Quell, though. Oh, thank Christ. I never thought I would actually say that I'm happy to have a Cloud Quell potion. Come on, guys. I want to go do another boss soon. There we are. Wait, didn't I just steal your soul? Okay.
Do we fortify voltaics? Do we coil the storm? Do we
Yo, he's got like a really cool shield bash move that actually crawls towards you. That's cool. Are they taking the actual cage for the animals, or just the animals? Just the animals. Okay. Man, there's some really funky stuff that still happens in this game, and I love it. Have to say though, any bow with this particular rune just absolutely smashes at the moment.
They're all dead. Regents don't waste their coins. When his children fall, do we summon the Nimrod? Come to Mada.
I think the good thing also, with the update coming through in about 2 weeks, we get the Warframe update apparently in December, which is great. So now we'll have double the amount of fun over like 2 months. And hopefully within to the new year. And there's a nice little headshot for you, Nimrod. That's pretty insane. And that's what he, without the headshot multiplier, I think. I'll have to double check that. But there's your proof that Odiak does drop. If you've been looking for it, go take on Nimrods. It's probably one of the rarer drops, I would say.
Well, all junk anyway. Bye-bye now.
Bye, Mother.
Saved it. Pray don't turn back to sludge tomorrow.
Oh, we also get the crossover sword for Warframe 2. I forgot about that one. Alright, so who have we done so far? We've done Spider-Man, that guy. Kabucha, I think I can leave alone. I do like taking on the Impedy, but I might actually go through the Glades to see if I can get the a little bit of leveling done with some of the Mockeries. I'm just trying to think which... Alright, so we're level 14 at the moment. It's a sword skin in Warframe. Yeah, I think it's like the Solace 1 sword from this game is being applied to... Oh, so it's not an actual weapon itself, it's just the skin? That's lame. I would have liked another melee weapon in Warframe. I mean, there's tons of melees in the game anyway. And I mean, we did get like the new Skarner skin for Arthur's sword with 1999 as well. I swear aiming is really off in the game at the moment. Or it's like a gravitational thing. And the lock-on is better, but it still locks onto an enemy even when you're looking away. So I do hope that that gets altered. I do want to try something though. I did have an idea about tethering and unarmed attacks and seeing if it actually applies it to your fist. I just want to try it. Oh, can I not have no primary weapon on? That's lame. Actually, oh, I kind of can. Alright, bog and metal, what have we got? Where's the fat boy? Armor reduction, speed. Additional smite. I could do armor. That's pretty much like the whole setup that I've been doing for a while though. Physical armor will be good. Smite reduces enemy armor by 30. Okay. Actually, the additional smite chance on perfect throw would be better. Stagger on primary. Alright, we'll go with this setup with the Everflame. But I do want to try something with the kick. Have you guys tried that at all? Like with tethering? Just trying to see if the damage actually applies to your physical. It probably doesn't, but I just want to try it. No, it does not. That's unfortunate. You little savage. Well, they really don't do that much damage, though. I really want their armor, I'm not gonna lie. All the Ode armor would be really, really nice. Especially the Nimrod armor. I guess we're getting a version of it, but I really like his giant bucket hat. It looks dope. I can guarantee you those particular enemies with those throwing knives are going to get a glow up real soon. Their targeting on anyone is shocking. Alright, Burby Burb. Where you going, bud? Did you know you can release the duplicate totems? Oh yeah. I think totem-wise, I've got an absolute stupendous amount of, say like 105 of these ones, 93 of those, 16 of these, 23 and so on. I have an absolute ton of totems that I can melt down, but I'm going to save them because I am hoping to see whether or not there's going to be some other runes implemented into the game. Not just that though, like I am still hoping that that moat system that they showed a few dev streams ago actually gets implemented to the game for elemental mixation. And I think the moats look really, really cool. The original ones that I came up against, I think in P8, were applicable to your packs, if my memory serves me well. And then essentially they'd come out and talked about little moats. I can't remember exactly what dev stream it was, but they did showcase a few little different moats with like ice magic, lightning, etc. So I am still really hoping that those moats will be applied to the game, but I guess that's essentially what the totems are, but more based on our physical defenses, offense, and utility. But it would still really be nice to see the actual moats be put into the game, so you can go like capture those and mix and match them as well into the mixture of the rune plus the totems, and then having the capability of being able to put a moat within your weapon. I think that'd be really cool. I'll have to see if I can actually find that video. It's a while back, but I do recall that, and I was super stoked with that. And they said roughly, I think it was around like P9, P10 that they were thinking about putting it in, but obviously with the totems and the runes, it's probably that system has been added in instead. Yeah, the old moats on packs and weapons I think was a really cool idea, and I love the idea of being able to still go around and capture the moats as well. I think that fits into the lore of the game. Especially when we've got to go capture the little moats around all the points of interest as well. So, see, look, honestly, their dagger throw is absolutely horrendous. They're definitely going to get a glow up for sure. They have gotten a lot more aggressive though, which is really nice to see that. I have noticed too, timing attacks is definitely a thing now, which I actually quite like. So definitely hoping for some more expansion on different weapon styles as well. I'm really hoping that that combat arts does come into the game. The newer version of combat arts of being able to go learn, say like different swings, different shield bashes, etc. I have noticed with the Nimrod, he definitely has a really good polearm attack style. He spins around, he pokes backwards, he spins its whole entire polearm all the way around, which is really nice. So I'm really hoping that we get to learn those sorts of styles of different combat with this new combat system. I'm really hoping that gets implemented. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna creep around you. Oh god. I've never seen a shrimp so up close before. How has it not noticed me? I'm gonna take a screenshot. That's so cool. Prelude's 9 or 10? Yeah. I was really hoping that that mode system was going to be implemented, but unfortunately not. How should I go about this? Because any activated ability... I'll try this. Okay, so we can bounce one attack off him, which is good. Please don't hurt me. Alright. I think I actually saw one of those prawns the other day, just sitting on a chair right next to a banneret. It was actually quite amusing. Breaking that dude's guard, though, is pretty difficult to do that sometimes. Sneaky little bastard. Oh, hey, little duck. Wait, you're not little duck. You're a different duck. You're the plunge duck. No weapon rack. What? Okay. Orangor's Fang. That'd be really nice. Quicksilver polished. I'm not going to cry about it. Oh my god. Okay. Lots of Quicksilver. Wonderful. As I was mentioning before, with the Siren Pact, I guess feedback from you guys would be nice as well to see what your thoughts are on it. But I think Trick of the Light having like a big head decoy, I think that's cool. But I really hope that they've got some upper sleeve kind of magic coming through with the actual Pact abilities and the way that it's set up at the moment. I'll go through and show you what I mean. Like, it's decent enough, but I think with Pitrix, it could be better. I think the casting times, don't understand why they increase them. To me, it seemed fine with having the abilities just being instant cast. Trick of the Light, though, I feel like having a big head decoy is cool. But as far as, say, like the aggravation of enemies, I feel that really needs to be adjusted, and I feel like the decoy itself could be doing more. Possibly like a movable model and attacking enemies to get it to work properly. So I guess we'll see what happens within that pact. But as far as the I think the setup of it, like Shrouded, is, I feel like that could be completely removed, in all honesty. Or unless they're kind of built a little bit more into, say, like the third ability, like Glamour. Maybe being able to, like, create 2 or 3 of the Glamours around, like placing a different butterfly somewhere, and then being able to teleport between them, rather than having that. Because who needs eyes in the dark when you can already see? Pickpocket, I still think is useful, but I still feel like it should give you a little bit more of a bonus into like sneak attacks and stuff, or even like a bonus to experience as well. So this could be like a leveling pact for weapons, as an example. As far as, say, like armor reduction with, say, like your totems, I think that could be incorporated into the pact itself, whether or not it's like through the decoy, reducing armor by scaring enemies or something like that, kind of like Terrify from Necros, something along those lines. I've just been thinking about that, and I've seen a few people been using it, and I thought, you know, it's not as fun as Tethrin. Like, Tethrin's pretty straightforward. The fact that Fellist is a 5 cast, like, poison coating essentially to your weapon, not poison damage, but it's a coating to your weapon. I find that this pact is pretty straightforward, apart from the fact that you can apply its damage to every single damage type that you use. So the reason why I'm wanting to make these a Fey Pact Blessing by Mora is because I'll be able to get the 5+ range, but also the consecutive damage on top of it, which I think is +20 as well. So these weapons are just gnarly. I love them. The voltaic damage that spits out from these guys is absolutely insane. Let's go test it on the Wazid. I don't really play him too much now, but yeah, I will. Trick of the Light should work like Wukong's twins in Warframe. Yeah, something along that line. Like, I think that would be really cool.
Nice to meet you. I'm Meowstar.
Like, even like the Loki ability where he can actually put his decoy ability onto an enemy, I think would work really nicely. and like reflecting damage back at enemies, similar to Ode Tempest, but in its own way. I think perhaps having, say, something like a slight AoE of armor reduction to a certain percent per enemy around the target, and diminishing return in, say, like 1 meter, 2 meters, or 3 meters, or something like that. I don't know how difficult that would be to implement that, but I honestly would really like to see Siren get a bit of a glow up before the Preludes 12, personally. I don't mind the Pact. You can make it work, but overall, it's quite lackluster in my view. And I have a few newer players say to me that they're trying the bow and like the Siren stuff, but again, like, I think the way that you can get into the game as a Preludes 12 and be able to actually test the Pact before you buy, essentially, I think is a really good move, personally. But as soon as I saw the very opening kind of scenes of Soulframe, especially with those shoulder, and how the envoy put the sword into the ground and it stunned everyone and stoned them, I knew straight away that's what I really wanted to get into. And I'm really glad that the Oshelda is built the way that it is. It is really, really strong in a lot of areas, like the CC ability, the Elder Bloom healing, but also the Bestone itself, and the fact that it does like an AoE, I think is really, really good. So I think as far as I'm concerned with the Oshelda, I have no issues with it. I think it's a phenomenal Pact in its entirety. So if it does get a glow up, I don't know what it would be glown up with, but I really do enjoy it. And I was having a conversation with someone about this idea of, you know, implementing a system of, say, like, you get like this magical power stone that you can apply to a Pact and then be able to kind of put another ability similar to the Helmet system, just to kind of like mix and match abilities of different Pacts around. I thought that was a cool idea, but I guess you don't really want to lose the uniqueness of the actual Pact itself. So I forgot that this guy deflects all your damage back at you. Alright, we're gonna play Knifey Spoony apparently. Oh, no we're not. You're just gonna summon spiders. Not the smartest idea, but... Okay, that was a smart idea. I forgot that he actually deflects damage back at you. Cheeky. Very cheeky. I do wish that he turned into the tree from the quest. That'd be cool. Granted though, out of all the bosses, he does get his ass whooped pretty quick. 3-star, yes please. Can you give me a Vadagar Stag with a Fable blessed by Mora? That would be fantastic. I keep on running through my head though, the idea of like the helmet system, like kind of being introduced within here. It'd probably be a while away for it to happen, but I still think it'd be kind of cool to fix up some of like the smaller areas of some of the Pacts. Even say like Mora's Hand, for example. That third ability on that Pact is not my favorite. It's useful to ragdoll enemies, but the Ode Tempest with the Rolling Ball of Fire, I can't remember its first ability name, but I really think that that would be a perfect synergy on the Mora's Hand. and replacing the first ability with something like a lightning bolt or something along the lines of storm-like, because having a flame ball on a storm pact really doesn't make sense to me. Even just like that lightning strike right there on the Ode Tempest, I think would work really well. And it does boost voltaic damage as well, so having a lightning strike like that,
Hope
perfect.
everyone enjoys
I
it
think that'd
here.
be great.
Please follow the stream.
We've got the little magical cat talking to everyone. And we got Mike Wazowski, paperwork. I wonder if I can get into that castle. I'm sure that we could. I know that we used to be able to jump over the left-hand side of this bridge, but I don't think that we can anymore. You're a 3-star bunny wabbit. I don't need you. Or maybe you'll give me like 100 more totem copies. That'd be great. I do want to try and see if I can get back into this castle, though. I want to go see Mom's room. And there's an invisible wall. God damn it. I really want to get back in. Damn it. I thought we could get over the other side, but unfortunately you can't. Lame. I want to go see Mom's room. Oh well. We'll be able to scale your walls soon, castle. Kind of wish that... Actually, I mean, I could just put on Rump Thump and jump over the wall, but I'm going to persist. No. Damn it. Dos Vidanya. Okay, so there's a break in the wall there. Can we get through here? I'm sure that there was like a mesh that was missing before that you could actually walk through. Unfortunately, you can't do that anymore. Oh well. Paperwork. Where did I leave my paperwork? Alright. Banneret. I wonder who we'll have this time. Maybe the butcher? That'd be cool. Oh, we got the mockeries. Okay. Actually, I'll just let them do their thing. I actually do enjoy a battle royale. It's always really nice. Oh, we got the Stein. Oh no. Alright. Hang on. Come on, mockeries. Get up. Do your thing.
In Rora's name, do we tend this flame? Maybe she'll come back.
Okay, mockery. That's uber creepy. Sweet. Alright. Let's go do the Cicade. Shame that he didn't drop the Fable Joinery though. I'm really hankering for that one. What level are we at with this one? 9. Okay. Do. Ghostbusters. Ah, this is that puzzle. Ah, crap. That one? That one? No? No. Ah, okay. So it's this way, that way, and that way. Okay. Wait, is there any, chest down here? No. I really enjoy the creepy ghost just hanging out. I really enjoy the, I think, is it this one? Maybe. Yep. Sweet. I really enjoy the slow-mo tunnel that appears in these tile sets sometimes. Matrix alleyway. Okay. Any more creeps? Okay. No. Where are you going, birdie? Okie dokie. Alright, I think Balrog will probably be next. Balrog. He's pretty aggressive as well. I really want to be able to get up to that Sky Castle. I swear. If we don't become friends with Marta and she taxis us to that castle, I'm going to be really upset. I have a feeling it'll happen eventually. Come on, give me a soul. It's one. Thank you. Oh, or two. Or three. Okay, I won't say no. I think also having empowered arrows as an ability with bows would be really nice too. I really want that outfit. Come on, give it to us. Can we farm it, please? That'd be great. $2,000 of these winter squash seeds. Man. How have you guys been finding the event of finding all these seeds? I swear, as soon as they increase the drop chance rate of those, it's insanely good. Do свидания, comrade. Anara. That's a new name. Anara, I like it. Hola.
Welcome,
John G.
John
Thank you very much for the follow.
_Ring2.
How are you? Have you started your Soulframe journey yet? If not, you're looking for a code, you don't already have one, you can watch for 30 minutes. Oh man, where's that lever? Did I get it? Probably. Alright, siege time. Wish me luck. Thank you. Ooh, thank you very much. I will take that. Come on. I need the range. Just a little bit more. Nice try, Bonk Lady. No, I don't think so. Can I have your soul? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, maybe no. Okay. Can I have your soul? Please. And thank you. Nope? Okay. Alright. You just have to run with me on this one, lady. Alright, where's that other archer? Give me a soul. Thank you. Come on. Give it up, lady. You can't project yourself forever. Oh, no way. There we go. She's an absolute pain when she wants to be. Hopefully I don't get my ass served to me by Nimrod, but we'll see. John G. Mang 2. And there's no one here. That's so creep. Oh well, time to clean house. We love goodies. Come on, bud. He's broken. Damn it. Oh well. Come on, bud. You don't want to come out? Maybe not. That's a shame. Ah, that might be why. An archer. Where are you? Cheeky. Jesus, they blend in. see if that fixes it. Come on, crazy man. You can come out now. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Oh well, you're gonna have to start in your last cage of emotion for a while. No? Okie dokie. So what have I got left? I think Nimrod. Wazard's been done. I may check and see if the Mendicant King's up. I don't know if he is yet. I'm just going to switch to Orangor so I can make this faster. Hmm. 18.4, 7, so she's got no courage boost, so... I might actually drop that and give it more courage. Akin voided sympathy. I might just boost this a bit. 2 in that, and then just give 1 point for health. So what's the stat spread on this one? Alright, so she gets a 10 plus boost. Okay, so that's good. Drop that down. What's the base of that? So it's 88 damage on Odiak. Alright, so what's the cap? Must be lower. 17? Yeah. So the cap for Orangor boosted courage in the Pact is that. So base is 17. Okay, so 18's the cap. Cool. So 17, 87, so 18. Duration could be good. Range, spirit. So we'll go with that. So at least that'll be beneficial for the wolfy form. I really hope that we get a timer for this wolf form as well. It'd be really, really nice if that does get implemented. Hola.
Welcome, Cat.
How are you? What's good? Soulframe. Hunting down enemies. I'm actually trying to get a Fable Joinery, but how are you? Have you been playing Soulframe? Or are you doing a code hunt? Which if you are, you're in the right place. Alright. So let's see if we go with Impity. Spirit Wolf, I choose you. Go. Oh damn, so he can actually take out the wolf. That's crazy. Oh man, I think everyone's like uber stoked for the 25th, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to be getting the Paragon pack, for sure. That was something that we were discussing a little bit earlier. It is subject to change, but I'm assuming that all of the armors and the weapons, etc., from the other singular packs will be in the actual Paragon pact as well. So many P's in the same kind of thing, like pack and pact. So the damage output, though, of these weapons is not high enough for this dude. So his armor must be extremely high. Even with armor reduction. So that does absolutely nothing to him. Interesting. Okay. Paragon or go home, I'm saying? Yeah, me too. Yeah. I think, I mean, we don't have exact pricing on everything yet, but I'm definitely going to be... Did he just fall through the map? I'm definitely going to be doing the Paragon myself. He's definitely falling through the map. This is good. Because I'm going to switch to Tetherin. I can't believe that he's not taking damage from these weapons. That's crazy. And the courage is certainly high enough. That's nuts. 18 courage, and we've got what? 88 damage output on a single hit, so fascinating that he doesn't take damage that much, especially from Odiak. So he must have a really high resistance to like just the damage output itself, or so that's 22, 82. Okay. Range, I don't really need that, and I don't really want to waste courage though. So what's that? 22, 82. Okay. So I can just do a base of 22. Actually, that's why. Armor. But yeah, I think the Paragon packs, absolutely agreed. I think if you're going to buy a single, fair. I think it's good to have the options though within the actual packs themselves too. So I think 18 base. Duration, let's just chuck that in there. So 15, 13, 18, 75 armor. Greatsword is crazy Thanos. Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, I think, where is that? I think it was this one, I'm pretty sure. If it wants to work. I did have that. Oh yeah. Here you go. This one. Yeah, that sword definitely has Thanos vibes for sure. But I do like the fact that they put the green, blue, and red for all the virtues in there as well. I think that's really nice. I think the potion brewing as well will be really nice. Koga, I think it's called. Koga. All I can remember is the the devs sitting around chanting Koga, Koga. That was really funny. But yeah, like the consumable potion, this one here with Verminia, I think will be really, really nice. But yeah, the Paragon pack hopefully incorporates all the armor sets, which by the look of it does, but again, subject to change. Hopefully it does. And I think having the arcs as well, being like the Moonsteel thread, I don't really see the benefit of having 70 Moonsteel threads, in all honesty, but that's just me. But I'm sure like there's avid people out there who are super keen for, you know, doing all the sorts of crazy stuff with all the armor. Koga, yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of see what happens with the update when it drops, really. Alright, so he has now rejigged himself, which is good. So let's try round 2. I want to see what he's like up against Tether and Odiak. Okay, that's better. Interesting though that Arangor didn't do the same amount of damage, even though with the output with Courage sorted out. And I'm also loving the fact that he's got the zoomies. The AI sometimes is quite amusing in this game. So I'm surprised it's not breaking through. Unless you've got tethering on. I've been saying on stream, the sky's the limit with Soulframe. Haven't been this hyped around a game for at least 15 years. Well, that's really good feedback, honestly. Like, I'm still really excited about the future of the game. And I think having the capability to become a founder in this game is certainly something, as soon as they mentioned it, I was like, I know it's for me. What is with this dude having the zoomies? This is hilarious. What's going on, bud? Why you got the zoomies? For real? Okay. You got a creak in your knee? Okie dokie. Okay, now you're just being mean. So, why is that just broken his health bar again? I did nothing. Oh wow, he can dodge. Whoa, he's definitely got the zoomies, man. Okay, he must have had some Koga or something. Damn it. I need the goddamn Fable. Come on, man. Fable, blessed by Mora. Just one would be great. Just waiting on flying around mount announcement. I don't know about that, my friend. They've already added, like, the elements of fast travel. I don't know about flying mounts, dude. I feel like that would potentially break the immersiveness of the game. It's definitely been a concept that's been done, well done before. But it's up to their creative direction. If they choose to implement that in their own Soulframe way, then so be it. But I wouldn't be flying around on a mount. I think the size of the map that we have at the moment wouldn't necessarily be ideal to implement something like that. But you never know what they're going to do. So, and it's like you say, sky's the limit. So, who knows? Maybe they will. But I think, yeah, fast travel like that, especially more on, say, like an island base, just for now, I don't think would necessarily work unless they maybe added like another island or something like that. Who knows? So, yeah, don't know about that. As soon as I hear flying mounts, I already think like WoW and GW2, like, and it works well for them because they can actually, they've got such an expansive world. Not to say that Soulframe's not going to expand to that level. You never know. So, eventually maybe? Who knows? Alright, auto target locking is definitely soft locking a lot tonight. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, just accept your fate. There we go. I'm happy with the ground mounts. Just love the idea of Elder Dragon mounts. That's very Skyrim of you. It's in this game. If it fitted like with the storyline or like the lore of the game, hell yeah, I would definitely be like keen for dragons. But yeah, I think dragons is, it doesn't, in my head at the moment, like theme based and like the sinecure, the alien races. I think adding dragons, not 100% sold on that one. And plus, if I really want to ride dragons, I can just go mod one into my game in Skyrim. Or several if I really want to.
Got a job for you, Legster.
Alright, what do we got here? Undercity. Oh, this is a good level one too. Yo, that shield bash is insane. Yo, that's a huge shield bash radius. I like it. Can we have that giant shield, please? That'd be amazing. Yo, where did you come from, creep? Okie dokie. Oh, there we go. He'll get taken care of. Thanks, bud. See, even that sort of swing on the polearms would be really nice. Wait, why aren't you guys fighting now? Man, okay. Yeah, see, that sort of swing right there would be really nice on our polearm stance. That would be absolutely great. We can already do a poke, but I really want to see more of that sort of stuff. We've got the overhead swing. Oh, yo, they can jump over that river. That's a nice little touch. Come on, guys. What other moves do you got?
Did you know you can pet
we've already seen
me?
that one.
Check out the pet cafe.
Come on. Any other moves? Alright. I actually do feel like whipping out one of the polearms too. I haven't actually used one for quite a while. We don't want to surrender. What are we doing that for? Let's go to Kullik. Sure. I'm actually going to go double whammy on the attack speed though. Additional defense. Parry window. Okay. Stability. No. Kick stagger. Physical armor. That doesn't seem right. That's in utility. What? That doesn't make sense. There we go. On smite. Stagger. 310 stagger. 14 meters around the target. I guess. 310 stagger, but how much does that accrue? And how does that work with the enemy level? Smite reduces enemy armor. Let's give that a try. Alright, to Kullik it is. But I think as far as like ground mounts, yeah, I mean, I don't think it can't happen. I think it definitely can. But I think the fact that they've actually already introduced the, I think it's the voicing seed, it's called. And being able to teleport to the world trees seems pretty dope. Get forked. So that overhead swing is a little bit slow for my liking. But the overall death counter for this particular weapon is really nice. It does remind me of, who's that big dude out of Elden Ring? The Blood Prince dude. Far out. He was an absolute nightmare to deal with. Webbit seeds, yeah, that's the one. I would really like to see Bromius in the Nightbolt, in all honesty, since he comes from a grove and we've got a giant tree in the Nightbolt. It would be really nice to see him inhabit like an area, maybe in that little side temple area. Where is it? I'll get out of here before the timer resets. Yeah, like put Bromius over here. I think would be really nice. Just hanging out over near his giant grove tree. Like, just pop him right here. You know, give him a new home. But I guess, like, where else do you put, like, Garenbrood and, Arangor? I would love a spinny move with a polearm. I played some New World in the past, and they had mounts and fast travel points all over the place. It definitely can take away from the world. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a bit of stuff going on with New World. It's a bit of a shame, but, you know. Things happen. Quicksilver polished. Again. See, even that storm shield that these guys produce, I'll wait until this guy does it. I'm thinking on the Ode Tempest, instead of that rolly ball of fire, and then putting that rolly ball of fire on Head of Mora, and then take off the Inferno. See, this shield right here, it's Tempest-like, it's lightning-based. Chuck that onto the Ode Tempest, and goodbye, Cynic, you are okay. There's some really funky stuff going on today. Oh my god, really? Holy, I am quicksilvered out, my friend. Is there a chest up here? No. Is there one behind this bush? The mighty Le Bush? Negatory. Okay. I haven't actually played New World Bapacat for years, to be honest. I think I started it when it first kind of opened, but yeah, I quickly lost interest in it. The only reason being is because it was such a sweaty goddamn time, just trying to get levels, etc. You're getting relatively okay equipment, you're doing your quests and stuff, but you'd have like a whole entire guerrilla squad hanging out outside some of the points of interest locations, like your guild areas, essentially, and they would just absolutely mob you, take all your stuff, and then they would just wait for the next batch of newbies to come through. It was absolute deplorable behavior. It's just not my style of game. I did enjoy the game itself. More just like the player-based behavior is not something I was interested in at all. Like, very cool game. Don't get me wrong. I love running around with a whole bunch of different things, like the healing stuff, the rifles, all those sorts of bits and pieces, very cool. But yeah, I just think that the sweatiness of player base was just not my style. It turned me off the game very quickly. Whereas when I found Warframe as an example, I've been playing that game for like 10 years.
I'm hungry.
I'm still playing it and ongoing. So the fact that Soulframe and Warframe are made by DE is great, because both games benefit, and essentially the player base is translatable quite easily, and there's a lot of really good feedback coming through for both Warframe and Soul players. But I guess, again, it's also individual. Whether it's your style, that's, you know, your choice kind of thing. But I certainly do enjoy titles that incorporate this sort of combat, medieval kind of style, magic, etc. Definitely exploration, and puzzles, etc. And the way that the DE have created Soulframe in such a small amount of time, and to see how quickly it's been produced and polished and buffed is really nice to see. So it's really, really great to see what's going to be happening in the future of the game. So, and one of the things being, yes, the founders is very, very cool, and I think it's a great opportunity to offer a lot of players that particular opportunity once again, but in a different game title like Soulframe. So yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think the ideas, the professions, like, you know, fishing, mining, hunting, essentially that's kind of what we're doing with the charming base. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I wonder what fishing would be like. Did I not finish that quest? Oh no. Oh my god. I didn't offer a song for luck. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of oh man, it's all the way up there. God damn it. Alright. Iron Goal it is. I didn't even realize I didn't even do that quest. Oh well. Oh good, did you cancel it, Avocado? Thanks, Brad. I appreciate you if you cancel that mission that I completely forgot that I was on. I do want to go see if the Mendicant King's up though. Yeah, I think with fishing, mining, all those sorts of bits and pieces, I think one step at a time. Especially in my eyes of jumping into Warframe and then hitting up like Fortuna as an example. Granted, there's a lot of things that can change within Soulframe over time, which will be great. But I think my idea of like fishing in the game, that's not my cup of tea. I'm going to be honest. It was a necessity in Warframe to a degree, and I really hope that it doesn't become a necessity within Soulframe. Granted, they are two different games, but I do have slight memories of jumping into Fortuna and then having to farm out like a whole bunch of fish just for X, Y, and Z. But granted, you know, I'm just one of many thousands of people who enjoy the preludes at the moment. So who knows what's going to happen with all those sorts of ideas. And I mean, the sky's the limit, like you said. So I'm just hoping that there's not necessarily like an implementation system where you've got to have fish guts to create a weapon. That to me doesn't make sense. It never has. I guess in Warframe to a degree maybe, but in Soulframe, no. The fact that we have like the Joinery system as an example, we have fragments of weapons. I could honestly see an implementation of, say, like smelting, for example, breaking all of these down back into like powdered form with tubal carne, breaking these down and getting like maybe like little gemstones or motes or something like that, to be able to implement and reforge back into a different joinery, as an example. Blessed joineries. This is a point that I actually have talked about. I know I'm diverging from the fishing, etc., but I think to be able to implement different systems that we haven't really come across necessarily, even in, say, like Warframe as an example, being able to like reforge stuff, it doesn't make sense to do it in Warframe because we have Forma. But with Soulframe, I feel like there's an opportunity to utilize Tubal-Cain as your blacksmith to higher degrees of what she's actually doing at the moment. I certainly do think that the Blessed Joineries should not attune anything else but the actual attunement. So if it's a Feybolt blessed by Safine, all it attunes to, or it says attunes weapon to grace, virtue, and that's it. I think it's well done as it is, but I still feel that the Blessed Joineries should just be just what they are, not the additional statistics that are applied, because we technically already have that as well, even just in like these ones here. Where's the original one? So like you've got essentially the same stats here, but you've also got the Feybolt polished. So to me, it doesn't really make sense to have another joinery that gives you the exact same stats, but it just changes the attunement. I think that should be separated within the joineries as an example. But as far as, so like fishing and all that sort of stuff goes, I think it would be good to maintain some sort of alignment of fun within the game. And I certainly do believe that there would be a lot of people who would be very excited, you know, for fishing or whatever, things that can replicate real life stuff, really. So, I mean, real life is actually inspiration for games in a way. So, you know, you really can make dreams come true in certain ways. So it's pretty cool to be able to, you know, put something like Soulframe together like so quickly and just see like how much good receivership it's gotten so far. I'm certainly, oh hell yeah, we get to take Martyr on. I'm going to summon Nimrod, and then I'm going to pit him against the Mendicant King if he's up. This is perfect. I get to create my next Battle Royale. Maybe there's a reason why we still have the old, outdated ones. Yeah, possibly. I mean, who knows? It could just be the fact that it's like, okay, like you've got old ones, sure. Is there any point to removing them from anyone's account? Not really. Because, you know, wiping accounts and stuff is not going to happen anymore, apparently. So, which is great, because I would love to not have to regrind everything that I've actually gone through. I joined Soulframe. Wait, what? Right, left, what? What are you talking about, Avocot? Left. Let's just go left. I want to make this Battle Royale happen. I think with the, where is the thing? There we go. I think with like the older, outdated items, I still feel having that smelting ability with Tubal-Cain would be an extremely viable tool to players in the game, because it would also satiate an account bloating as well. I mean, some of the totems I've got, as an example, I've got like 100 copies of the same joinery, sorry, the same totem. But then, as you saw, like with those joineries that I've got like hundreds. So, granted, it's a farming game for sure, but I would, if it was up to me, this is the way that I would go about it. I would definitely give Tubal-Cain something to give her a rank up where you can get her to go and do smelting to be able to break items down. You know, we've got the Powder of Harmony when we capture the totems, so I don't know if I should bring Dekalik to this, but we'll see how we go. But I definitely want to pit Nimrod against the Mendicant King, so we're going to have a Battle Royale. So there's the slugs, there's the Sinecure. Come on guys, come this way. Hey bud. I don't think the Mendicant King will be up yet. Oh, Shiza, he is. Alright, I'm gonna get the Nimrod over here. This is excellent. Probably not the best weapon to bring, but I don't care. this is going to be very cool. Just as long as we have something to do for a wind-down type of gameplay. I mean, it's not super hectic to play this game, in all honesty. I mean, you can go pick flowers if you really want to chill out. I mean, yeah, it's not like Warframe where, like, it's go, go, go all the time, you know? It's a much slower pace. And I mean, I've still got friends who, like, love Warframe, and they've said, I'm not going to jump into this game just yet because it's not completely fleshed out, which is fair. And, like, everyone's got their flavor of what they do and don't like. But I do have some mates who, they'll come in and talk to me about other games and all that sort of stuff, which I don't mind at all. Oh, God. Okay, sweet. So we've got some of these. Come this way. This is awesome. Granted, I have seen an upswing of enemy aggression in the game so far. And the amount of enemies that are in the game too has been increased. You can definitely tell. Alright guys, I'm keeping you guys alive for the Mendicant King, so stay shrimpy. Okay, now we've got a Benarat. What level are you, babe? Oh, she's level 26. Okay, good to know. Last time I did another battle royale like this, trying to gather all these enemies together, there was a level 22 Benarat up against the Nell Knight, and she won. Her bonk stick is danger zone. So, if she can beat a Nell Knight boss, how much damage output are we dishing out? I'm gonna have to kill her actually, because she's part of the Nimrod anyway, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Sorry you can't be part of the Battle Royale, babe. I love Everflame. It's a yeet factor for sure. Yeah, for sure. I've got friends saying the same thing too. The idea of playing through the game's development is what's making me more... Yeah, I agree. I think being able to give feedback to the devs, or at least like the people who are supporting the devs too, it would be nice to know a little bit more of the information that does get passed on and what basically gets like the yes flick and the no flick. But as far as I'm concerned, like, I have given feedback and I have seen certain points of like information actually be iterated into the game, which is pretty cool. No direct feedback whether it was, you know, taken from a comment of mine or not in the Preludes Discord, but I think yeah, there's a lot of feedback in there. So alright, where are these shrimp? I need to keep these alive. Oh look, it's a Dukuluk versus Dukuluk. Alright, Nimrod. Come on, babe. We're gonna take on the Mendicant. Battle Royale. Round 3, my friend. Come on. You're gonna take forever to get over here anyway, so you might as well just do an aerial assault. I wonder if these guys will take on Nimrod. Maybe not. Alright, okay. Come on. Come. Let's go wake up the king. I love doing this. Wake up. Awesome. Okay, Battle Royale time. This is one element that I really love being able to do in Soulframe. An absolute Battle Royale. So we've got Sinecure, we've got the Mendicant King summoning all his dudes. Nimrod's over there. And we've got the prawns just absolutely laying waste to everything. This is what I'm talking about. I just can't get stunned by the king, because if I do, I'm screwed. Oh wow, he's actually targeting the Sinecure as well. This is awesome. I hear you on that. I sent a post out social adding a mantle system. Following dev stream, they showcase swimming and mantle system. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they definitely listen to people's feedback, man. And if it works within their, I guess their creative structure, why not, you know? I mean, I think that's part... Oh, wow. Okay, so Nimrod does target the enemies. This is fantastic. Alright, hang on. I do have to change something, which is really annoying. Dynamic lighting, I think it is. No. I need clarity here. Come on. Where is it? Stupid volumetric stuff. What was it? This one. Oh god, I do hate the volumetric fog. It really sucks. Come on, Nimrod. Oh no. Don't target me. Wow, he actually killed the king. God damn it, and we missed it. Oh well. Oh my god, Nimrod nailed the king. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I've done this a few times. I got to set up the a level 27, sorry, level 22 Banneret. Uh-oh. The shrimp are looking at me. I cannot believe he just nailed the king. That's dope. Nimrod for the win, man. Alright. Oh, we got a doggo in here too. Wait, don't take me on. Oh, actually, you know what I could have done is brought Orangol, taken over that dog. Alright. Okay, so Nimrod and the shrimp obviously are on the same team. That is unfortunate. But the fact that he actually nailed Mendicant King pretty much in like one hit, that's insane. Go for it, doggo. This is awesome. Oh wow, he's actually... Okay, so Nimrod's targeting the dog. I'm gonna leave you alone, Sinecure. I'm gonna die. I really don't want to. Oh well. That's what I get for initiating a battle royale. This is sick. Look at that Dorito ship. I swear, if we don't become friends with Marta and she doesn't take us to that castle, I'm gonna be really upset with her. Alright, where is my buddy? Nimrod's still at it. This is awesome. Alright, so they're not really taking that much damage, even though Nimrod will kind of take them on. Can I have your soul? Okay. Alright, I really want to go do another round 2 of Battle Royale. There's one. Oh, crap. Nope, get out of my way. Oh, man. Alright, so... I'm glad that we're taking on Nimrod. If you do have a bow, you can shoot him in the air too, which is nice. Alright, let's see who wins. Doggo. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, he actually knocked Nimrod down. Yeah, I should have turned the, that silly fog off before. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Nimrod's damage output is absolutely massive. Granted, I'm not really wearing a lot of armor, but still. Well, can get hella crazy. Yeah, I really hope it gets a non-necessity to be in the game. It's actually a lot clearer without the volumetric fog, which is an absolute plus. So it does look like the skyline has been fixed quite a bit since probably a few days ago. And that's why I have had the volumetric fog on. So it's actually nice to have it off and see the sky actually be normal. So, like, this is the sort of, like, cleanliness I like to see without the fog. Oh, sweet. Damn it. I could have gotten in for a stab. Eh. Alright, so if I stay in melee range of him, he has got an absolute killer set of polar arm moves. So I would really like to see those come into our combat moves. Come on, bud. Show your stuff. Yeah, see that swing there, and that there. That's a really, really good setup. And then just doing a heavy poke like that. Like, we've got that same kind of poke, which is good. So you can do like a light, heavy, heavy. I'm definitely stealing that because this is actually going to help me take him out a bit. Bugger it. I love this animation. It's so good. The magical sunlight in a bottle, like seeing the sun move, is so cool. Alright, stabby McStab time. And I really want his armor as well. Like, I really do. It looks so good. He scared the crap out of me when I first got into Soulframe. This area in particular. Oh, like with the volumetric fog. Oh, yeah. It's so much better without it. I'm not exactly sure why I had it on still. I thought I'd actually turned it off, but I realized when we're halfway through Battle Royale 3, the fog was on. So, unfortunately, I think we missed the death of the Mendicant King versus Nimrod. But you've seen it here first, I'm sure. I'm sure that there's other people creating Battle Royales, but it is something that I really favor doing. Yo, that went right through his helmet. So how can that kill him if that went straight through his helm and not through his head? Like he's got an egg head. But I really want this armor. It looks insanely good. The detail on it is just crazy good. Hopefully we got the Fable blessed by Mora. Please, Mata. I'm surprised they took one cloud pill a day away. That was nice. Yeah, it was a nice feature, but I think being able to craft it, it makes sense because they've added a lot more flora into the game. Thanks, Avocado. It certainly is photosynthesized. Especially that bottle of Cloud Quill. I think there's a few other bits and pieces that have changed. Where is it? I'm not too sure, but I have a feeling that this particular flower, Syngergies, it's found right outside the cave of the Alcus Children Enclave. I'm pretty sure that this is the particular flower that you need to offer it, to be able to go, like the little idol at the door in the wall, to be able to get into Alcus Children Enclave as well. I'm pretty sure there was a note, something about crimson leaves and something about blue. So I'm pretty sure it's that one. But the weeping drifts are really, really easy to come by. You only need 10 of those for the potion. Brine floss are extremely common. You can find them anywhere along the rivers. And then Toe of Ode, which is this one here. I think you only need about like 15 or something like that. But there's a few different places you can get to it. Like Birdie's Bog, for example, has tons of them. And I think over near the College of Pensives, around that area, is Weeping Drifts as well. So there's plenty of options to choose from to be able to get those particular materials. And then just mixing up with Verminia. I do agree, like the 24-hour potion was quite nice. And considering the 3-hour time cooldown for all of the bosses that you take on, it would be nice to see if we could, you know, get something happening where it's not 3 hours between each boss. So at least like maybe an hour, maybe. But yeah, you only need 10 of these, 6 of the Toe of Ode, and then 10 of the Brine Floss. So it's just Weeping Drifts. You may not have as much, but it depends on how often you farm. But yeah, brewing it with Verminia, I've got an issue with it. I forgot the potion half the time, to be honest, when it was 24 hours. So now that I actively have to go and do it, I think there's a reason to actually go and, you know, pick your flowers and do all the stuff. So if you need corrupt flowers, there is the Synod's Maiden, I'm pretty sure, in this area as well. It's not this one. That one's These guys definitely remind me of the Oblivion dudes as well. Like, very, very cool. And their maces as well. I would absolutely love to have them. Like, more clubs. Give us a big giant club. I think would be very nice to have more blunt damage in the game. Oh wow. Okay, so that can bounce off the slug. Righto. I mean, they do say that they armored on up on top. I mean, we could do another battle royale with the slugs and see how much damage they put out. But that was a perfect setup of a tier 3 bounty, so let's hopefully we can do one again. I'm gonna have to figure out which boss that I've got available to me though. So we've done the Wazid. We just finished off Mendicant King. I kind of wish there was a second version of him over in New Vissi though. I originally thought that that's where he was going to spawn, but they put him over in the west coast instead of the east. It makes sense though, because New Vissi is very far away. We've done the Nimrod. We've done Impedy. I think I've only been streaming for roughly about 2 hours, so I'm pretty confident that most of the bosses are done. I refuse to go all the way up here just for the other one. I can't even remember her name.
Hungry.
Royale or something. The Gruul Hunter. I really don't see the benefit of going all the way up to one particular boss just for a fragment of something that may drop. It just seems very inefficiently placed, I think. See, I really want like a really nice spinneroo. You know, an overhead swing is satisfying, but getting a smite is even more satisfying. I will run that 2-star though. I'm sorry, animals. I'll release you next time. Maybe the Ode Beast will become a companion we end up having, kind of like the Kavat. I mean, to be honest, if we're able to charm the animals, I would love to be able to charm one of those willow wings to be my pet. A poison flower. Pollinating death everywhere. I would love that. I love doing headshots with the pole arms. They're quite good for knockdown. The sword and boards are really good too. Especially the Vulcan Metal. Get forked. Yo. Flame damage is actually quite good. Not gonna lie. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take your soul. Cool. How have you guys been finding the rune farm as well, by the way? Arcstorm, Everflame, and Alka's Breath. The bows are incredible with them. And speaking of, I should be leveling up that bow, but whatever. I will go back to the tent area though. And then I'm pretty sure that Capitalist Camel, is he not like located over here? Which is going to be nice. Right next to Orlick and his creepy baby. Baby. Oh, look at little handsome Wolfie. Alright. Well, that's Dracolic done. That was actually quite fun. Iron Umber. Bog and Myrtle. Okay, I have attuned this to courage, which is great. Yeah, that was grace based. I'm very curious to see what happens with grace virtue as well. I know it's mostly range that it plays with, but I really hope that there's another reason for us to start building into like more of an even spread between the virtues.
His children are saying hold up in Hillyden.
3 weeks it took me to get Everflame. Yo, wow, okay. I'm pretty confident. I think it took maybe a couple of days for myself. Did you do that solo, or did you do it in a group, Pepper Cat? Where are you taking me, Flappy? Come on, don't be drunk. Alright, you're not as drunk anymore. That's good. Okie dokie. So we're going to the Undercity. Ah, speaking of, Willy Wings. They were in. Oh, and a bunny. Ah, you're a 3-star. I'll let you go. But yeah, being able to charm an animal, I really wish that we could at least charm like even one of the small baby Willow Wings to be able to be our pet. I think that'd be great. They do give you Willow Frond when they die, but the big fat one in the middle, if you sneak up on them, you can actually get the Willow Wings item. I don't know if we really need that anymore for anything, but I still collect them anyway. The other two didn't take so long. Yeah, I mean, Jesus. I think I've got like 6 copies of the Alka's Rune. Alka's Breath, sorry. Yeah, I've got 4 normal unranked copies. I did one as like a showcase of how to rank it up, I think last week. And then I've got a full rank of each of the runes, but I've never seen another copy of the Everflame. But I am going to hold on to them because I'm just going to hold on to them. Willow pets? Yeah. I think having a Willow Wing as a pet would be sick. Like, they can just spray poison everywhere. I think that'd be really cool. Actually, that does give me a little bit more of like an idea around maybe a particular shift in how Siren works. Because it's a Fey arm, what about turning it into like a pact where instead of being like an aggressive pact, maybe make it like an influential pact instead. So if it's Fey arm, like your first ability can like charm an animal or an enemy for like a certain period of time. Maybe give it like, I don't know, some sort of ability of like Nature's Wrath. Like still have the idea of say like the Trickster, like still have like the Pixtrix powder, so still have that dispersion of blindness, but maybe adapting like, I don't know, a little bit of like armor reduction into it as well. And then with like the Trick of the Light, instead of having it be like a big head decoy, maybe like a charming ability of enemies instead. Kind of like what Orangle's third ability does with the Howl. I think that would be pretty cool. And the fact that it's a Fey arm, I think of like Fey lore as an example. Like Oberon was like King of the Fairies kind of thing. And then there's like Titania as well. Like, that's just kind of where my mind works in those sorts of instances. So, but definitely open for, you know, what you guys think on that particular pact, because I definitely think it needs some sort of glow up. For sure. Alright, bud. There we go. Will be good to have for the Soulframe market. Oh, which, like, the pets, you mean? Yeah, I mean, having, like, pets that you can actually, you know, hang out with and charm and have in the game, I think that'd be actually really cool. Ah, we've do have a chest in here for once. Yeah, the more I think about that concept of Siren being more of, say, like a charmable effect pact, I think would be really workable. Because as far as, say, like, pickpocketing enemies goes, I still think that can work as a passive, but I still think if it's going to be, like, an active pact in the scenario of, like, sneaking up to enemies and backstabbing, you'd want to put more benefit into, say, like, the backstab from, like, what I've seen at the pact. We've got a light puzzle. Oh my god, I actually got it. Okay, so there's that one there. Strange that we can hit this and it travels upwards, but anyway. And there we go. Dope. Copies of runes. Oh, right, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you know, spend your arcs on a rune, if the RNG is really not that great, then, you know, maybe 20 arcs per rune, I don't know. I'm not too understanding of how, like, the transactional things work for free-to-players. But you've obviously got to have, like, an in-game currency to be able to establish that. But, yeah, I mean, you know, if you can't get it through a pitied RNG system of some sort, then, yeah, I have the availability for buying it for arcs, perhaps, but I think it's a little bit early to do something like that. Oh, we got a free animals? Ah. Oh, it's the Sprout Folk one. I love this one. Alright, little dudes. Where are you hanging out? Literally. There'll be one up there, so we'll cheese that wall. I really hope they never take away that little shortcut. I doubt they will. Hey, bud. What's up, little man? Well, actually, it's Little Pistachio. I don't think that you guys can see that well, but... is it dynamic lighting? I think I turned off. No. Volumetric, that's fine. Alright. There we go. Yeah, he's got like a little mustachio. We'll go find another one, you can see it better. Uh-oh, mustachio. That is always satisfying. Alright, so that's the exit. I'm going to light you up anyway. Because then I remember... Alright, so where are these little dudes at? So we've got that one there. Oh, hello. Yo, see this dude, like this heavy dude, him and his sword, he's got some mean moves on him too. Even with like the rush as well. And the backhand. He's an absolute pain. Every time. Okay. Shield with the a little bit more enforced knockdown is actually very, very good against them. I forgot about that. before I get going, what's your favourite pact and weapon or weapon type? Good question. I would honestly say overall, even though I don't use it as much as I used to, Oshielda is probably my favourite. It was my initial starting pack, reason being for the Bestone ability. The Elder Bloom healing was absolutely incredible. It was adjusted a little bit since the update, but it's still very, very good. But also the Phantom Flock. It's just a very strong pact. It really covers a lot of different bases. Say, for example, the Phantom Flock kills one enemy, it will transfer to another enemy. Weapon-base wise, I've been using a lot more of the sword and board. As far as my favorite weapon, I would probably honestly have to say Odiak, purely based on the fact that it's a lightning gauntlet, so it looks dope, but also you get to fist pump yourself every once in a while. So the Oshielda Pact and the Odiak are certainly my favorite duo. And thank you for asking me that as well, because I'm actually going to switch to Oshielda now. So, but yeah, as far as the pact itself, it's phenomenal. The stone is just really, really fun. Elder Bloom, extremely good at healing. It can basically heal you through any bollocks that any of the enemies really throw at you. Nimrod, yeah, he can pretty much almost take you out with it. Almost. Its healing is still very good. But yeah, Phantom Flock, all those sorts of things. Very, very nice. I have been building a lot more into Mora's Pride within most of the packs because I want to see the damage increase output with building the underlying foundational courage virtue within the packs. And yeah, just seeing the differences between them as well. So yeah, Odiak's insane. I'm really glad I got it as a starter weapon, to be honest. It was really worth picking Oshielda as the very first pact. So perfect surf one and a healer for any future groups. I know who to come to. Yeah, you're welcome to. Yeah, I mean, you can add me in game if you want. I've got socials and all that sort of stuff, so I'll drop that in chat for you as well. And also the in-game name. That one is from Warframe, but I should probably just take off the hashtag. It's not relevant. It's just for D's purposes of tracking accounts, I guess. And yeah, I'm definitely open to playing with people, even off stream as well. I don't have to play on stream all the time, so I am putting a different schedule together for Twitch, or at least streaming in general. So it's going to be 2 days a week on a Tuesday, Thursday. Probably an earlier time frame, about 7 a.m. my time. So I'm not too sure what time frame that will be for most people. Most people within the metrics that I've looked at, most of them are US based or North America. So I do get a few Europeans and Brazilians in, a few other nationalities as well, which is pretty cool. So I've been doing the same thing with Mora's Pride. Yeah, I think having a foundational push of your virtues from the pact itself, even if it's not the underlying base of its kit, which is like Spirit for Oshielda, I still like the ability to be able to increase the damage output, mostly of like the Phantom Flock as an example. But I mean, you know, that's the whole point of playing the Preludes as well, is, you know, what can we break to get it fixed, basically. So yeah, it's been a very interesting pack to play with. Oh, have we got a glove on her shoulder now? Oh, we do. We don't see the human fingers anymore. Oh, shame. Yeah, it's pretty nice being able to push certain stats up within the packs as well, because then it raises your baseline stat of your virtue. So you don't necessarily have to worry too much about going under a certain level. For the most part, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're above 10 for most of your virtues, you know, you're pretty well safe. But I like being able to play around with a few of the different virtues as well. But yeah, because I've switched this particular Odiac to Courage, it will still do a decent amount of damage output. It's only 7 points off this particular Odiac, which is a spirit based. So that tells me automatically that, you know, Courage is still very favored with its ability to do more damage as well. Oh, you're Northern Irish. Dope. That's very cool. I'll add you in-game tonight. I don't have Discord set up on the phone. Don't worry too much about Discord. I'm pretty hopeless with it. It's there to be used, but as far as, say, like setting all the different systems and stuff up, like streaming is where I generally focus. I do a bit of stuff on YouTube, but I am working out a better system for it, and the quality as well. I think that's probably a lot of what people probably get scared off by. I'm not very good with editing, but it's not to say that I can't learn. I certainly have learned a lot with setting up streaming stuff, that's for sure, let me tell you. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I'm definitely open to playing with people in-game as well. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to take O'Shoulder for a run for a bit. And then I probably will look at one more or two more things to do. And then I will probably have to call it a night because it's almost midnight here. Which is well past my usual sleep routine, so... Oh, you did? Oh, wow, okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed the shorts and the live stuff that I've been putting up. YouTube is definitely worthwhile doing, but I do have to figure out a, I guess a more efficient system with using it. I think having multiple different systems or platforms to utilize, etc. YouTube is definitely something that reaches the world. So I haven't quite cracked the code yet on YouTube, and I'm sure that there's a million, you know, channel users who say I'm an absolute guru at YouTube. If anyone's a guru, it would be Mr. Beast, if you ask me. So he definitely knows his stuff. So if he pulled out a whole stop of, hey, I'm going to teach you how to use YouTube, I would honestly be like, I will sacrifice everything in my life to learn how. Not everything, I'm being facetious. But he's obviously done an extremely good job of being able to work out, you know, content and favorable things for people to look at YouTube. So I guess I'm just trying to find my way of developing my voice in and around Soulframe. From now until moving forward, really. So it's all relatively new for me, but I'm actually really enjoying the process. So it's good to get that feedback as well. So we continue to learn how to crack the code. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's all part and parcel, isn't it? So, I mean, you know, it's not something that I can't learn. So I'm very happy to learn. It's just finding the information and then implementing it. Especially with YouTube, because I really do want to make a good crack at it. So I've done, I think roughly about 300 and something, maybe 400 and something videos now, predominantly short content. So I am working out a different way of like putting stuff together and still being a nerd, but still making it relatively entertaining for you guys. So I figured the Battle Royale is probably a pretty good starting point. So because I certainly like when they show up in the game, and it's not every time. So if I can actually make that happen more often within Soulframe, hell yeah. If I can make myself known as the Battle Royale King, I would absolutely love that. So yeah, you know, I mean, technology changes like daily. It's crazy. But learning software and like OBS, StreamerBot, you know, how all the pathways of data work to connect, etc. You know, you've got your networks, designated, whatever, like there's so much. Like I enjoy it, but there's a lot of information around it. So you've really got to dig deep and kind of figure out, okay, who can I look at who seems like they know what they're talking about, but how can they actually show me? Like I think a lot of us are very visual. I certainly am. So I think when it comes to putting video stuff together, I could talk on and on about this sort of stuff, but I really enjoy it. Like it's challenging. But I think that inherently is what makes me grow with that. So, but it's also creating conversation with people. And obviously, I like putting my face on camera and talking to strange people on the internet. So, but it's also showing the passion of a really cool game. So yeah, I'm dedicating a lot of my energy and time to building a Soulframe community, essentially. So, and I've met some really cool people through the environment so far. So it's been really nice to see their growth as well, as people, as streamers, as content creators as well. It's been really nice, and I've met some really amazing people so far. So I really hope that journey goes, you know, it goes far. So I've got faith that it will. So, Flappy Bird, where you take me? Oh, right. That was the exit. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to run and gun. I failed again. Okay. Usually I can get that jump, but I think brain is getting slightly slippy. So I'll probably finish up this run. If there is one more boss I can do, I can probably wrap up with one more boss, I think. And then I will definitely go and get some sleep. I found using the editing within TikTok app on the phone was very handy for short edits. Yeah, I've been hearing that. I think I want to learn at least Twitch and YouTube for me so far with my experience of it seem to work relatively well. The only thing I will say is that there is something with the particular software that I'm using, the multicast. It doesn't seem to be generating the right image output, unfortunately, but it's probably due to something that I've done with updating the entire software anyway. So it will be back to the drawing board in that particular platform. But as far as like multicasting is going, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's increasing reach, all those sorts of bits and pieces, which is great. So yeah, it's just kind of learning day by day, and just you know, you put one or two things together at a time, then at least that's two more steps in the stairwell to the dream come true. You know, sky's the limit kind of deal. So that's my thought process on that. So probably a bit off task. Not really much to do with the game, but yeah, there you go. All right, where are we at? I have a feeling we're in Burton, or we are in the northwestern quarter. Damn it. See, this is what I mean about the sky. If you have to turn the volumetric fog off, that's what it looks like. Dirty and gross. But then, when you put it back on, it looks beautiful. Volumetric fog. It's going to be the bane of me. Where is this? Limited common contact with certain lights. Lit fog effects. Let's see what we could do with that. I really don't see a difference, in all honesty. But we can go test it. Where's the corrupt area? Over near Nell Knight. I don't think Mama Spider's up yet, but I'll go check. So I might actually see if we can nail her. Get the Alcus rune. And then I'll probably do a little bit of a stream at some point tomorrow, but I'll probably focus more on Tuesday and Thursday this week. Thanks, Flappy. Take me home. Good, just got up, waiting for coffee to brew. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks. I've just done quite a bit of a big run. I will be putting up shorts about it, but we were lucky enough, a little chat came in, and we got to see a battle royale between Nimrod, Martyr, and the Mendicant King. It was really cool. It's my third battle royale I've been able to luckily put together just by chance, just by using the Sparrow Tails, the tier 3. Martyr ship ended up in this area, so I generally try to save the external bosses in and around those areas. So the Mendicant King and then Nell Knight, I've been able to produce a battle royale between multiple different enemies. Even the prawns joined in too. It was sick. So yeah, I'll put some shorts up on the YouTube for you. It's been really fun. I had put a few up on the YouTube with the Nell Knight and the Banneret. She was a level 22. She actually beat the Nell Knight. But Nimrod, his damage output must be something critically insane. He basically one-shot the Mendicant King. I think he did a lightning jump, I think, Babacat. And yeah, he just stabbed the king and he was dead. So yeah, I'll see if I can pull all of that. Yeah. I'll see if I can pull all of that and chuck it up on the YouTube for you as well. So keep an eye for them. I'll see if I can actually put it up on Twitch as well. But I generally try to focus up on the shorts on YouTube because it's quite good being able to put all the shorts up the way that YouTube allows them to be put up. So all right, Spider-Mom's not here, so I'm going to assume we're about, yeah, roughly about 10 minutes-ish. Oh no, it's the Cabbage Patch Kids. God damn it. Hey kids, what's going on? Little chumps. I just like kicking them to death. There you go, little potato salad. Alright, there's one. One little salad. Two little salad. And three. I love their little laugh though. Cheeky little buggers. Yo, excuse-moi, sir. There we go. Back to your roots. That's right. I do love these little dudes. They're awesome. Actually, we do have one last boss I can go to. Kabucha. He's great. Wait, I think I've got Kabucha left. Battle Royale was nuts? Yeah, man. I'll continue to make Battle Royale. It's actually really fun. What do we have? I think the slugs initially, the Mendicant King, obviously. Nimrod. We had all the Sinecure. And then we had the 2 shrimp rock up. I had pitted a Vadagar Stag against the Mendicant King as well. And then Orangol showed up because I was wearing Orangol at the time. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of that sort of stuff. It's not, unfortunately, as clear as what it was this one, because I actually didn't turn the volumetric fog off. It still showcases everything pretty well, but yeah, awesome. Dope. That's sick. I tell you guys that I do all that sort of stuff as well. Oh look, there's another Kabucha. Hey bud. What you doing? Uh-oh. There's Cabbage Patch Kids. Where are you? Yep, here we go. I want to see more of these little dudes. These guys are really fun. I swear, this enemy looks exactly like an enemy from, what's it called? Never Ending Story. I'll pull up a picture after I beat this dude. I don't really know where his weak point is. Is it the bell? It must be. Oh no, more Cabbage Patch Kids. Alright. Actually, you know what? These guys would be really fun to pit against a boss as well. Nell Knight's a really good boss to actually go up against, because he's actually very weak, surprisingly. But yeah, that giant salad dude, Kabucha. Yeah, let me pull it up quick. Where is it? Never Ending Story. They're like uber creepy. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I swear to God, it's these ones. Hang on. Where is it? That one. Look at it. It's like a giant metal thing, and it's got the same claw. Not that one. I don't want anything super dodgy rocking up, so I'm not clicking past this picture. But look at these dudes. Do they not look like Kabucha? Tell me that they don't need. They do. I actually quite like what that chick's wearing. That's very cool. But yeah, these giant dudes, they literally look like Kabucha. Yeah. Sweet. I knew it. They took their inspiration from Never Ending Story, I swear. Which is absolutely awesome. And done in a very Soulframe way. But yeah, let's go see if we can get Kabocha. Similar design with some tweaking? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, those particular enemies that I just showed you guys in, wait, story, never-ending story. They literally, like, clump around. They don't move. They're not as mobile as Kabocha is. But they do, like, the spinny thing and whatever. I can't remember how the protagonist in that movie kills them. I think she uses, like, hairspray or something on them. I don't know how that affects them. But anyway, yeah, see, look. Look at Kabocha. He looks exactly like them. Hey, bud. Ah, excuse him, wow. You get the Flappy Bird treatment for that. I just unlocked one of every mask. Working on the other. Need to find the third. Ah, which mask are you looking for, Zargan? No. You Cabbage Patch Kids? No. Bad Cabbage Patch Kids. Kicking these dudes is actually really fun. I'm so glad that we got the kick mechanic back. I'm gonna make a Cabbage Patch Kid out of you. Come on. There we go. I was hoping that tethering at some point was actually applicable to the kick mechanic, but unfortunately it is not classified as a weapon. And I'm pretty sure that these dudes do like some sort of DPS damage to you as well. It's got to be like poison or something. It seems like it. I have to go log in, see which one I have. Yeah, no worries. There's 3 of them. I can pretty much, hang on. I'll stone this dude. Pretty much the entire northern section around here. You can even just come up here and farm like the scarecrows and stuff. They should drop the Papa Peepo mask. Within this area, in the earlier stage, is the Kabita mask, which is the original flat mask. And then anything below that, so like if you go down to like Kid the Kings and Southwood, you can farm the Little Zook mask, which is probably the best out of them all, to be honest. Because it's got a bit of physical defense and stability as well. See, what does that red glow on these enemies mean? Is that like a weak point thing? Okay, I think his AI was busted. And we've got more Cabbage Patch Kids. Alright. I love his fly kick to us, though. It's pretty good. Ow. Rude. Ah, that's right. He does do that. I forgot about that. Oh, man. I missed with the birds. Oh, well. But yeah, he literally is those giant things. Actually. Oh, man. I want a photo. Come on. I just want a family photo with you, Kabocha. Is that so hard to ask? Oh, man. Okay. That sucks. I just want one family photo with you.
Check
That's
out
all
the
I want.
Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
Come on. No. Come on. Just stand still. 2 seconds. Thanks, dude. Okay. Sweet. Thanks, dude. And stagger. And then we've got a giant salad. Dope. And we got a rank 13 Odiak. Okay. Alright. I'll finish off with the tier 3 bounty. And then, yeah, I'll definitely have to go to Betty Buys. Because it is just past midnight here. But I certainly have enjoyed running around Soulframe, doing a lot of shenanigans.
Welcome, Oraform.
Orathorn. Hello. Is it released or is this a demo? It's pre-alpha stage. If you hang into a stream, if you've got a Soulframe account set up, you can connect your Twitch and your Soulframe account. Where are we? There we go. There's all the links there for you. Soulframe website, you can go there, sign yourself up, connect your Twitch account. I would recommend following the Soulframe Twitch and the Soulframe Discord. Reason being is because they are going to be merging both of the Discords as well. I think roughly by like next week. So you'll be able to, excuse me, hang out with all the brand new envoys as well. But if you're looking for a code, there is a directory-wide Twitch Soulframe code drop happening up until I think roughly around like 10 a.m. Monday, which is my day tomorrow. So you've pretty much got all day to hang out in a stream for 30 minutes for anyone who is playing and streaming Soulframe. And if they've got drops enabled, they have to actually switch that on. I don't think it's automatically done. But if they do have drops enabled, they will let you know generally. And you'll be able to obtain your own code for Soulframe entry as well. Oh, okay, right, yeah. I got a Warframe account, didn't know Soulframe was out. I mean, yeah, technically it's out. It's not in, like, open full form just yet, but in roughly about 2 weeks it will be. So, very much looking forward to that. So, it's still within its alpha stage of, sorry, like its prelude alpha stage of being open. So, within 2 weeks' time, it should be open, basically. So anyone can basically just download the game. Yeah, free to play like Warframe as well. So very different style of game, but still very enjoyable as well. So I'm sure that there's going to be elements that you would probably find enjoyable. Just depends on what kind of flavor of combat, etc. you like. So a lot of really cool systems though. So I've been playing it since Prelude 8. It's Prelude 12 in about 2 weeks. So yeah. It's been quite a journey so far. Alright, where are these little dudes? There they are. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muchas gracias. Okay, let's go see Mara once again. Oh no, I'm gonna have to turn off that goddamn volumetric fog again. Oh well. Oh god, it's terrible. Yeah, volumetric fog can go again. I really hope that gets fixed up before the release of the hounds, so to speak. And I'm going the completely wrong direction. Dorito ship, there you are. Couldn't see you behind all that volumetric fog.
More gruel tilled grain to meet your quotas.
I am going to switch Pacts though.
In my
I do love
day,
Oshelda,
we had
but
armies
for this
to
one,
scorch.
it's going to be a lot more fun with Tetherin. I guarantee it. I don't think I need that particular medallion though. Alright, 22, I think, what was it, 17? Cosette's cap? 18. So 18 courage, 84. I think that's right. Or am I wearing the spirit-based ones? No? Okay. Was it 19? No, 18. Alright, so 18 courage. We're going to do a bit more spirit. Yeah. And then I'll put more into courage. Alright, so what's that? 23, so 18, so 22. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, and we'll take good old Nimrod out with the Odiac this time. I guess Warframe and Soulframe are different accounts. They are, yeah. I mean, as far as like accounts, I mean, I carry the same name from Warframe over to Soulframe, so, but I guess because they'd probably be both, even though it's DE, you've got two different teams, so there's going to be a lot of differences between Warframe account history and Soulframe, so maybe eventually they may look at like merging accounts in that sense, but I highly doubt it because they're both different games. And it's technically it's two different businesses. See, that's what I mean with Nimrod's damage. Just that one hit is absolutely incredible. I mean, still, not a lot of armor that I'm wearing. I probably have more magic-based armor, I think, rather than physical, but still. He is a knockout. I really want Marta's flying ship, though. It looks like a giant Dorito. I really feel like Doritos now. Alright. Alright, big boy. No, you don't get to one-hit me again. That was a bit rude. How are you dodging this? God damn it. Oh my god. You are crazy. Actually, I didn't put any armor reduction on the ODF. That's why I'm not doing damage. And that clash still doesn't work against him at all. Shame. Well, you certainly don't like pricklies. Now I get the arc rune. Okay. Oh well. That was a nice little showdown though. He hits like a damn semi. Yeah man, they definitely buffed up his damage. I'm really excited to put those shorts up on YouTube for you for Nimrod. He absolutely got savage with the Mendicant King. It was awesome. So I'm very proud to be a bearer of the third Battle Royale in Soulframe. It's really nice when the bounties actually show up quite close to any of the boss areas, especially the Mendicant King. That one's an epic one for sure. And the last one with the Orangol just jumping in, I think, yeah, there was a lot. Orangol, Mendicant King, the Vedagastag. There was probably about 2 or 3 shrimp, all of the henchmen, and a Sinecure, and a Benneret. It was massive. It was so good. So that's my contribution to the shenanigans in Soulframe. It's really good. I'm tempted to just go. Actually, you know what, bugger it. I'm just gonna take on these dudes. I just want to see if I can get at least one more level with the ODF before I finito stream for the evening. If you do get lucky with the mockeries, sometimes you can actually pull their soul. If you've got a rune attached to your weapon, sometimes their soul will actually activate the rule by accident, which is kind of funny. I wish it actually activated them properly, because these little armored dudes are super tanky. So it does make me consider, like, what kind of armor type are they wearing, and what makes them so resistant pretty much to most damage types, apart from the Rook polearm, because they really don't like blunt damage. The Narash blade that they carry is actually quite good. I really wish that we had that spinning move though from them as well. Come on. Give it up. I'm just going to keep kicking you until you die. Fine. There we go. Alright. Okay. That is my savagery for this evening. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it, though. But yeah, keep an eye out for the Battle Royale stuff. It's going to be great. What level should I do before hitting T3? What level are you currently, Zargan? He dodged an arrow on me last night. Oh, yeah. The dodge mechanics for a lot of the heavier units has been very increased. So, yeah. Get ready for heavy units like Bannerets. The big, like, deer-looking dudes with the swords. They will dodge everything. You'll probably notice, too, Nimrod sometimes, especially with arrows, not only will he dodge them, but sometimes you go for a headshot and it actually just pierces straight through him. So the body angles, etc., of the I think the box areas of their hitbox have been changed. So I've definitely noticed that, especially with like the dodging stuff with enemies as well. Going to get coffee and dive into the game. Nice, yeah, awesome. Well, enjoy the run. You are more than welcome to add me as well. So I do have the additional things in chat there as well. But there we go. I'll just chuck them in there for you because it's easier. But yeah, feel free to add yourselves to the Discord, and I do have I think there's links to the other socials there. I'm pretty sure. If not, there is the YouTube. It's the same name, SmoothOpurrator. So yeah, I do put out quite a lot of short content pretty much weekly as well. So, but I also am looking at just rebuilding a little bit on Twitch. So the Battle Royales are going to be the showcase of the channel on Twitch, at least anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I certainly do. They're really fun to make happen in games. So I'm going to call it a night because it is 20 past 12 at nighttime, and I am well past my bedtime. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. It certainly has been fun just hanging out and just talking Soulframe stuff. It's always a pleasure. So take care of yourselves, rehydrate, sleep well, or actually have an excellent day. I will rest well, and I'll probably see you guys on Tuesday. So I've revamped the schedule for Soulframe. So I'm going to localize it to 2 different days, and I'm going to have a different theme every week just to spice it up, because I think I was kind of just doing the same stuff, same. So I'd actually like to extend out more of a conversation and input from you guys, rather than me just kind of directing just willy-nilly, so to speak. So, all right, take care of yourselves. Be good. If you're not, be good at it. And I will say ciao for now.